Hello, Taurus. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini reading advice for the week from Monday, March 22nd through Sunday, March 28th. General, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. And I'll be featuring a bunch of my decks here today, so I'll, of course, include the link to my deck shop down below. And cross-watchers always welcome, Taurus. So let's begin. I'm going to pull from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. We'll grab a couple cards from here to get things started. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Taurus. What's the advice for this upcoming week? All right, so starting with this one, we have you are loved words, okay? Life can be harsh, love even harsher. Words pack a punch, and sometimes it breaks skin. We start to believe those painful, awful, hurtful words and eventually convince ourselves that it's true. You are more than those words. The right love simply needs to remind you of that. So there could have been people in your life that have talked down to you, that have used very hurtful words towards you, Taurus, and there could certainly be the right kind of person, the right type of love that came into your life that represents words that could be very healing for you, that have healed you from this type of energy from people that you have interacted with. Why did I put that deck away? I was going to pull a second message. It's been a long day. All right, let's grab another. We have lessons, okay? Sometimes love puts you where you need to be. Sometimes it derails you and saves you from what you thought you wanted, because there's someone better, taking you down broken roads, teaching you lessons that need to be learned. And sometimes it brings you back to the beginning, that first love, because that is where you belong after all. Okay, so there's something about a first love here for some of you guys, and life taking you through a particular journey where those lessons needed to be learned. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from my Silhouettes deck here, and let's see what else you need to be aware of for the week. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Taurus. All right. I try to keep these readings at around 10 minutes for the minis, but I don't ever stick to that. I always end up talking way too long, pulling too many cards. But, you know, sometimes the messages just need to come through. All right. For Taurus, please. Breakfast in bed, the best way to spend the day after a passionate night of lovemaking. Okay, so whoever it is that you are focused on for this reading, Taurus, this could be something that you have enjoyed, having breakfast in bed with this person. There could be this very intense sexual chemistry that the two of you guys have shared. You really enjoy lovemaking with this person. All right, so those intimate moments, no doubt, very passionate. It's coming through here. But this is also coming through. Love stings. Choose wisely, for not all choices in love and romance are wise ones. So what I also get for some of you is there could have been some relationships where from the physical standpoint, things could have been fantastic, but they have to be able to show up for you aside from just the physical connection. But maybe, you know, as this card has indicated, that you've been hurt in love and there were lessons that were tied into that. And for some of you, I kind of feel it could be this first love that ultimately ended up hurting you. That could apply to some. Or you've been through other relationships thinking that perhaps there was better out there for you, and then you ended up back with that first love. You know, realizing that you guys belong together after all. So take whatever part of that makes sense. We've got rejection. Look at that. That door is closed forever. The opportunity to fix it has been dismissed. When the one you want no longer wants you, knowing the love story has reached the end. So yeah, something hurt you here. There was a situation that came to an end because it just ended up not working out, or they closed the door to that partnership. Maybe you did. So whoever ended things, this is a chapter of your life that you need to move forward from. We've got genius, make wise choices. Absolutely. Look at this. Break free. Take control and get out now. And I feel since this is here, since this door is closed, you've already broken free from a situation that was not working for you. Or, of course, for some of you, maybe this is something that you're contemplating. And that's where these lessons come in. You know, so maybe this week you are meant to learn a particular lesson when it comes to a connection. And then we have lucidity. Clarity will come once we open ourselves to the truth of our reality. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes beautiful, but through our own epiphany, the sun can shine again. And lastly, we have blind, okay? You can't unlock the possibilities unless you see the possibilities. So in order to break free, if you haven't already, you have to have this clarity in order to see and think clearly as to what it is that you need to do so that you can avoid situations that are just going to end up hurting you. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot messages here. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. So if someone's rejected you, maybe that was a blessing in disguise, Taurus. Maybe they did you a favor by detaching because there's someone way better suited for you. You know, if it was just all about sex and they weren't able to love you the way you deserve, then it was time to break free from that. So we have a reversed card here. Let's see what it is. We've got the Knight of Cups. So Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. So a situation definitely disappointed you. You could have been dealing with somebody who was the jealous type, or maybe they weren't being honest with you. They lied to you. There was deceptive energy here. They broke your heart. This is unrequited love as well, an unfaithful lover. So that's a part of the reality for some of you guys. They were unfaithful. So you're being directed to make better choices moving forward in the future, Taurus. That's a part of the clarity that you are needing to see if you haven't seen it already, if you haven't had that epiphany. Because this person was not being truthful or honest with you. They were deceptive. But you've got the Magician here, okay? So this is manifestation of a soulmate coming in. If you haven't found this person yet, your ideal partner, ideal mate, there is a positive outcome that's represented through this card by the Magician. You just got to be mindful that, you know, whoever it is that you're dealing with, they're not being deceptive or being cunning or manipulative in any way. But it is in the upright, okay? So I feel this could represent a soulmate bond. If you're in separation from somebody that you still have so much love for, could be a first love, then this might be a rekindled partnership with that person. Page of Pentacles represents your own earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay, you are a Taurus here, so that's what we're focusing on here. This is all about manifestation. Again, so we've got a couple of cards right next to each other, all about manifestation. Your desires, your ambitions, being able to bring in new beginnings, being able to create a more solid foundation for yourself. And here we are again with that Fool's energy, taking that leap of faith and welcoming in a new beginning for yourself. Maybe that is what it is that you need to focus on this week. That's what's coming through there. Focus on new beginnings. Fresh starts, not just in your love life, but every aspect of your life. Okay, so if there is someone special that's in your life that you're thinking about, or in separation from somebody that you still have so much love for, let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages. So this is my Heavenly Hearts Oracle, when love is out of this world. So what is it that they want to say to you? All right, so this is someone who has captured your heart, Taurus. Sometimes I smile for no reason until I realize the reason for my smile is you. Beautiful message. Cross my heart, I promise to be there for you always. You are my whole life, my whole world, my whole heart. So this is someone who's going to show up for you. They're not going to hurt you. So either you've already found somebody like this, or by going in a different direction and welcoming in a new beginning, you can. I dreamed you into reality. This could even be you dreaming someone into your reality who could be that very special soul connection. You had my heart right from the start. I keep pulling this message. So you had their heart right from the very beginning. My love for you is endless. Okay? So I'm really hoping that this represents someone that you are in a good relationship with. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to break your heart. There's no infidelities. They're not being manipulative. They're just here to love you and be a part of your life. Okay? So if there is such a person in your life, cherish this individual because they have such immense love for you. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from my Heart Songs of the 90s deck. This is my newest deck here. So this is volume 2 to the Heart Songs series. So if you don't recognize the songs, we're going to grab 2 from this deck, see if you resonate with the lyrics. All right, Taurus. I'm guided to this one. I Knew I Loved You by Savage Garden. Maybe it's intuition, but some things you just don't question. Like in your eyes, I see my future in an instant. And there it goes, I think I found my best friend. I know that it might sound more than a little crazy, but I believe. I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life. I knew I loved you before I met you. I have been waiting all my life. Hold on one second. Look at this. I dreamed you into reality. You dreamed someone into reality, Taurus. So this might be someone who's a part of your life that actually has a great effect on the dynamic of this connection and how they have affected your life. This is someone who's good for you. Oh my goodness. Let's grab one more song. Every Time I Close My Eyes by Babyface. It feels like springtime and winter. It feels like Christmas in June. It feels like heaven has opened up its gates for me and you. And every time I close my eyes, I thank the Lord that I've got you. Oh my goodness. That just gave me goosebumps here. You dreamed this person into reality, or you're about to, if they're not a part of your life quite yet. That was a cool combination. All right, well, let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from my deck, the Time Traveler Oracle. So for those of you who have when related type questions, when something is going to happen, it doesn't have to be about your love life either. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, go ahead and focus on that question, whatever it might be. And let's grab some time frames here. It's important to note that, time frames, it's very difficult to guarantee them because time is constantly changing. It's fluid. And everybody's got their own free will, but we could certainly look up possibilities of time frames, okay? So Taurus, let's go ahead and grab 3 messages, 3 time frames here. Ooh, look at that, today. All right, so something, whenever your today is, whenever you happen to be seeing this video, this reading, something significant might happen at that time. Let's grab a couple more time frames here. The month of July could also be a significant month for some of you. So we're looking at Cancer or Leo for some of you. Let's grab one more time frame. So something's happening right away. And then we also have the month of January presenting itself. So those born in the month of January, Capricorn or Aquarius, for some of you guys, maybe that's your person's energy presenting itself here. But clearly, something's coming up rather quickly, so just be mindful of that, all right? So let's go ahead and wrap it up with one final batch of cards. I'm going to pull from my Definitive Answers Oracle. So this just will give you a yes, no, maybe type answer. So go ahead and ask your questions, and I'll go ahead and pull 3 cards from here. So it's either a yes or a no or somewhere in between. And it doesn't have to be about your love life either. All right, so let's grab 3 cards. This one says, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. That is where the answer is. For some of you, it is not the right time, so have some patience. It's not telling you it won't happen. It's just not the right time. Yeah, you see, you're being directed to wait for some of you guys. So that's the answer right there. Maybe it's a combination of all 3 for some of you guys. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, Taurus. I do hope whatever part of this made sense for you helps you out. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much. Have a great week, and I'll see you real soon.